Alright you guys, so to go ahead and get started with the haircut, I will be trimming down the top. So here I'm just spraying him down with some water just to make it a lot easier to go ahead and trim. Alright, so whenever I'm trimming any type of curl, I always like to make sure it's nice and picked out. That way, once I go ahead and run my comb through, it won't be getting caught. And just to overall make sure that the hair is not tangled. Alright, so now to go ahead and trim the top, I always like to go ahead and start off in the front. And that front is basically going to be my guide for the entire top. So here I'm going to go ahead and set in my guide, and I do like leaving the back shorter than the front. So I am kind of pulling the hair back in an angle just to go ahead and leave the front hairs a little bit longer than the back. So now before I go ahead and start the fade, I'm actually going to go ahead and part off the side. And that's basically just helping me, that way I do not touch any of the curls. I'm not tempted to cut the curls, and just doing a nice smooth fade on the side. And basically where I'm parting his hair is pretty much where his head starts to round out. Alright, now to go ahead and begin the fade, I'm using my Andis cordless T-out liner, and I'm starting off at the temple peak point right there at the corner of his lineup, and I'm working my way down, doing kind of a drop fade for this particular haircut. I just think it would fit the hairstyle, and I do want to leave the length on the back, so the drop fade would be a perfect way to go. So now using my Andis Pro Foil shaver, I'm just going to go in and clean up any of the stubble that was left behind with the trimmers. So he had a lot of regrowth, and to be able to see all my guidelines nice and clearly, here I'm going to go in with the 1.5 guard with the lever all the way open, just to go ahead and remove the bulk. So now just to work a little bit more cleaner, I'm going to go in kind of rough draft with the clipper over comb. That way I do not have any hangover hairs at the top. Alright, so for the fade, I will be using the cordless senior, and for my first guideline, I have the no guard with the lever all the way open, and I'm actually going to be going up about 1 inch. Now to go ahead and help me blend out that bottom line, I'm grabbing my trimmers and I'm just bumping up the very bottom line. And what that's going to do is kind of start the fading process of blending out the bottom line. switching back over to my cordless senior, this time with the lever all the way closed. I'm gonna go in, flick up about 1/4 of an inch, open my lever halfway, continue to blend up another 1/4 of an inch, and then just open it one more time just to go ahead and clean it all the way up, and that should pretty much blend out the bottom line. So now here I went ahead and attached my half guard on the cordless senior with the lever all the way open, and I'm gonna go ahead and create a new guideline by going up about 1/2 an inch. So now I'm gonna go ahead and start to down fade on the bottom line. I went ahead and closed the lever halfway and then eventually closed the lever all the way just to go ahead and get rid of the bottom line. Here I went ahead and took off the half guard, and I'm basically just doing some detail work, kind of cleaning stuff up, basically fixing any imperfections that I see. So now moving on to the next step, I have my number 1 guard on now. Once again, starting with the lever all the way open, and I'm gonna go ahead and create a new guideline by going up another 1/2 an inch. Now here I'm going to go ahead and close the lever all the way and then just continue to blend out the bottom line.
Tapey on the beat.
Now to go ahead and finish out this blend, I will be using some clipper over comb, and I do love this comb because the longest guard that I really have to use is the number 1 guard all the way open. Usually it will blend in straight into the 1 guard all the way open, but if it doesn't, I go back, reattach my number 1 guard, open the lever once again, and then just flick out whatever was not blended in. Here I'm going in with the 1 guard with the lever all the way closed, and I'm just flicking out just to go ahead and trim the baby hairs in the front. That way it's easier to line up. Here I'm going to go ahead and reactivate my client's curls by moisturizing his hair with some water and then later hitting it with some Cantu. The Cantu, I really like using it for the curls because I feel like it really adds some shine and it reduces the frizziness. But you guys, that was a cut. If you guys liked it, please hit that thumbs up. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, leave your guys' feedback down in the comment section down below. And if you guys would like to know where you guys could purchase all the tools and equipment that I used in this video, the links will be down in the description down below. But once again, thank you guys for watching. That was it for this video. I'll see you guys on the next one.